Yo, yo, hey yo, I say it without saying. Say it without saying. Hey yo, I say it without saying. Yo, I say it without saying, yeah. Yo, 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 ayo, ayo. Yo, 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 ayo, ayo. Yo, 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 ayo, ayo. Yo, yo, ayo, ayo. Hey yo, I knew a lady by the name of Sadie. Baby hair laid in the curls, always rockin' pearls. Different designers, girls, all the fellas loved her when they walked past her. They would tell her hubba, she was one bad mother. Grew up in a single mother home, daddy never loved her. If you asked him, she never loved her mother. I asked her why her relationship with her mother was so strange. She said that woman's crazy, she said that woman's deranged. As far as I can remember, that woman's always been strange. And even as a youngin', it felt like something would change. So I asked her, Ma, how you think we should be paying the rent? She said, you see, when you're older, and it all makes sense. I said, that woman's crazy, she said, that woman's deranged. As far as I can remember, that woman's always been strange. And even as a youngin', it felt like something would change. And now I see it without seeing, now it all makes sense.
I see it without seeing. Yo, 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 I see it without seeing.
Now she older, holding a daughter. Husband gone and deadbeat father. She a bad mother, ain't ever loved her. Living the same way that her mother raised her. Grew up and took the same path that her mother paved her. Learned the same lessons that her mother gave her. Cause it was different teachers but the same tests. But what good is the lesson if the grade's less? But the game, yes, cause we learn from our mistakes. That's why I know the route I take. That's why I know when to escape. That's why I know when to put the brakes on. I know what side to put my cake on. And I ain't doing nothing out of love I need to pay for. Cause it's the way that it was made for. I know the vibe, I know what face on. So when the reaper come, I put my skates on. Cause I know, ain't what it seems. Cause I know, it ain't in my dreams. That's why I always know what it means. That's why I see it without seeing.
Yo, I see it without seeing. Yo, I see it without seeing.
Yo, I see it without seeing.
Yo, I see it without seeing. Yo, I see it without seeing.
Yo, I see it without seeing.
Yo, I see it without seeing. Yo, I see it without seeing.
Yo, I see it without seeing.
Yo, I see it without seeing. Yo, I see it without seeing.
Yo. Hey yo, I knew a shorty by the name of Gordy. Mama was a wife, he always put her in the finest Jordans. Her pops was never ever home, moms always tried to keep it quiet, so she never knew the situation. But her pops was on the block every night. He never missed a payment, that's why he never missed a night. One day her mama picked her up from school, said they moving to a place that's so much better than here. Said we got a backyard and we got a dog and we got a cat. And Gordy looked at her mama and said, how we get all of that? Her mama looked her back and said, baby, don't ask. You'll see when you're older. And it all makes sense. So when she got older, she learned that her daddy was in the box, a locked one, not the one you put on the shelf. And then she put the pieces together herself, and then it all made sense. Now she see it without seeing.